Alrighty. Okay, we're going to real quickly, I'm going to try and go as fast as possible on this. We're going to talk about how to use the determinant of a matrix to find the area of a triangle. All right. Now, in our homework books, there are no problems that help you practice this. But I do want you to know how to do it. It could be on a quiz or something. All right. It's not very difficult if you can find the determinant, which we learned yesterday or Friday, I guess. All right. If you can do that, then you should be able to do this. All right. It's pretty easy. All right. So let's go over it real quick. What this is telling us is that if we know the vertices, like for example, in this triangle right here, we know this point, we know this point, and this point. If we know the three vertices of a triangle, then we can easily find its area. All right, we can easily find its area. Now, how do we do that? Well, we're going to use the determinant of a matrix. We're going to make a matrix using these points. All right, and once we have that matrix, we can easily calculate the area. All right, so how do we do that? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to make a matrix using the 3 points, x1, y1, x2, y2, and x3, y3. And then for the last column, the third column of the matrix, we're going to put just ones, 1, 1, 1. All right, and then we're going to take the determinant of that 3 by 3 matrix that we just made, multiply it by 1/2, and that's going to give us the area. Now, there also, at the front here, there is a plus or minus sign. That doesn't mean that the area can be plus or minus. That means that we're going to use a plus or a minus to make sure that our area is positive. Because maybe when we do this determinant, maybe our answer is negative. Well, then we're going to put a negative in front of the negative to make it a positive so that we make sure our area is positive. Okay. So I think it's best to just go into some examples real quick so that you can understand how to do this. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with a triangle. It has vertices 5, -2, 3, 3, and -4, 1. All right, so we want to find the area of this triangle. All right, now how are we going to do that? We're going to multiply by 1/2. I'm just going to leave the plus or minus out for now. Don't worry about that. We'll use that at the very end. All right, and then now we're going to build a matrix. Now we're going to find the determinant. So I'm going to put 2 straight lines. That means the determinant of whatever we put inside here. All right, and we know that the last column, the third column here, is going to be 1, 1, 1. All right, and then the rest of the matrix, we're just going to fill these points in. 5, -2. So 5, -2. 3, 3, 3, 3, and then -4, 1, -4, 1. Boom. So now we have our matrix. Now to find the area, all we have to do is find the determinant of this matrix, multiply by 1/2, and we're done. So I'm going to say the area equals 1/2 times, and we're going to find the determinant. Now, how do we find the determinant? Remember, it's this one minus this one plus this one, and then we're going to multiply by the determinants of the little 2 by 2 matrices in the middle. We'll do that right now. All right, so we're going to start with 5. Now, if we cross out 5, the row that it's in and the column it's in, we're left with 3, 1, 1, 1. So we're going to find the determinant of this little matrix, which is going to be 3 times 1, 3, minus 1 times 1, 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So it's going to be 5 times 2. Then remember, we're going to minus -2, which is going to be plus 2. All right. Plus 2 times, and then we're going to find the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix if we cross out this row and the column that -2 is in. So this and this go away, and we're going to be left with 3, 1, -4, 1. So we're going to go 3 times 1, 3, and then we're going to minus 1 times -4, which is -4. So 3 minus -4, that's 3 plus 4, which is 7. All right, and then finally, we're going to plus this one, which is 1. And then we're going to cross this out, cross this column out, and we're left with 3, 3, -4, 1. We're going to find this which is 3 minus 3 times negative 4. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. So it's 3 minus negative 12. What's 3 minus negative 12? Well, that's 15. All right. 3 plus 12. All right. And so we're done. Now, all we have to do is finish calculating that. We're going to have 1/2 times 10 plus 14 plus 15. All right, well, 10 plus 14 is 24, plus 15 is 39. 39 times 1/2 is going to be 39 over 2. All right. Now, let's go back to our plus or minus, but this is already positive, so we're just going to keep positive in front of it. So it turns out that our area is 39 over 2. Done. And that's it. We're done. All right, so it's pretty simple. Let's do this one real quick, and then we'll be done. Again, we're going to start off by finding the area. It equals 1/2 times the determinant. So we're going to make a matrix here of some matrix. Now, what matrix is it? Well, again, we have ones down the side. 1, 1, 1. All right, in the last column. And then we're just going to fill in these points. And it doesn't matter what order the points are in. It can be -1, 3, 5, 5, 4, -2. Or I could do 4, -2, -1, 3, 5, 5. It doesn't matter what order, as long as you make sure that you have the x and the y coordinate of each one next to each other. So I'm just going to start with this one. We have -1, 3, 5, 5, and then 4, -2. So there's our matrix, and we're just going to find the determinant now. So it's going to be 1/2 times, and we're going to find the determinant of this matrix. We're going to start with -1 times, and then if we cross this out and this out, we've got 5, 1, -2, 1. So 5 times 1 is 5 minus -2. That's 5 plus 2, which is 7. All right, and then we're going to minus 3 times, if we cross out the row that 3 is in and the column that 3 is in, we have 5, 1, 4, 1, which is 5 times 1 is 5 minus 4 times 1 is 4. So 5 minus 4 is 1. Boom. And then finally, we're going to say plus 1, because we have a 1 here, times, and we're going to cross out this row and this column, and we're left with 5, 5, 4, -2. So 5 times -2 is -10, minus 5 times 4 is 20. -10 minus 20 is -30. All right, so we're left with -30 here. All right, now we can just calculate this out. So we have 1/2 times -7 minus 3, and then minus 30. Well, -7 minus 3 is -10, minus 30 is -40. So this is going to be 1/2 times -40, which, of course, is -20. Now, this is where the plus or minus comes in. Plus or minus, we have to force this to be positive. So this time we're going to use the minus here. So we're going to put a minus in front of this, and it becomes, so I can put a negative in front of all of these, negative, 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 and then this is going to end up being negative, which makes it a positive. All right, so our final answer is 20. And that's the area of this triangle. So that's pretty useful, right? If we wanted to find the area of this triangle the traditional geometry way, that's pretty complicated. It will take a lot longer to do. This is a much quicker way to do it. All right, I hope you understand that. Remember, not on the homework, but could be on a quiz. So please understand it.